Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our Rhaegar Targaryen playthrough, where in the last episode we brought peace to the realm. So now we need to start rebuilding the relationships around the realm, especially with those kingdoms who of course did rebel against our father. There's also the issue of our father. We need to decide what to do with the Mad King. Can I send him to the Night's Watch? Because I think that's probably the best course of action. Apparently I can't. I can move into a dungeon, I can castrate him, I can blind him, torture him, things that we're obviously not going to do. But it doesn't appear that we can send him to the Night's Watch unless there's something else. Oh, Daenerys has been born. Why is she not in our court? We can invite her to our court though, so we will do that. I'm not sure why Daenerys isn't in our court at present. We do have some lands in the Riverlands to give away, as well as in the Vale and the North. For the Riverlands, I'm going to award it to House Darry for being pretty much the only ones who remain loyal to us. They do already have two lordships, the Lordship of Spiderwood and the Lords of the Trident's Mouth. So that's gone to the son and heir. So let's have a look at the other sons. We've got Desmond Darry, who's one-legged and wounded. I'm guessing that has happened in the war, so I think he deserves a reward for that. So let's grant him the title of what was the land? Lordship of Heversige. Yeah, so we'll grant that to him. Desmond Darry became your vassal, but then we will transfer that vassalage to his father, even though it is a bit out of the way, but it makes sense to do that. What can we do? Offers, well, no, how do we do it? It's been a while since I've played CK2, so it's hard to do. We'll look into doing that later. Or can I only transfer the vassalage to the one who's landed his? Maybe. Yeah, I can grant the vassal to him, but I don't want to grant the vassal to the Tullys at present. I want to grant it to somebody else, but we'll leave that for now. We'll keep it under our control for now. And as for the Vale land, which was, I believe, the Bloody Gate that we had to give away, and there was more, I'm going to give that to the Graftons for staying loyal. So we have Lord Grafton, Lord Mark of Gultown. We have his son Sir Randall Grafton and his son Sir Gerald Grafton. So for Sir Randall Grafton, who looks like he's also been injured in the war, we will grant the title of, got the Bloody Gate and the Lordship of the High Road. If we give him the Bloody Gate, then grant titles, and then to his son, Lord Gerald Grafton, we will grant the title of the High Road, giving the Graftons a little bit more power and control in the Vale as a reward for, again, being the only ones who stayed loyal. We do have the Northern lands, but I've got no idea who to give those to, as we had no Northern lords who were loyal, so we'll keep it for ourselves for now. If anyone has any ideas who we should give it to, then please comment down below. So that's most of the titles I think that we had to give away. What else do we have? Oh, we've got Moat Cailling as well. Lordship of Alpine, I think that was one of the ones in the north, wasn't it? Yeah, we've got lots of northern titles to give away, and I'm not sure who to give those to. We do have King's Dragonstone as well, but we'll keep that until Aegon comes of age, that he can be a lord himself. I am going to try and find some people that we can squire. Let's go around some of these powerful lords. For some reason, Lord Edmure isn't on his way to us, so we'll try and sort that out ourselves. Let's offer him the guardianship. Can we take him on as our own guardian? And we can. So we'll offer guardianship to Edmure Tully. For some reason, he's willing to accept that, which does surprise me. Renly is already on his way, so we don't have to worry about Renly, who is travelling. I'm going to look around some of the other lords. So let's have a look. Who has... Let's find characters who are not adults yet. We'll look at males first, and let's have a look at the most impressive males of each rank. So in Marshal, we've got Dennis Plum, who is 15 and robust, rowdy, and a squire. Who is he currently squiring for? Lord Armory... Oh, Lorch. Okay, yeah, well, you don't want to be squiring for Lord Armory Lorch. That's the worst thing we could be doing. So let's see if we can offer someone a little bit better for you to squire for. Sir Oswell Went. Let's send you to Oswell Went. Let's have a look at what other... Is there any other Marshal young characters that we've got? Ronit the Red Connington. be our friend's cousin, I believe. Are they cousins? I think they're cousins. This is the one who ends up being the Lord, isn't it? Offer knight tutelage to... Oh, who do we give you to? Do we have any Stormlanders? Not any Stormlanders in the King's Guard. We do have our friends, but they're not massively, massively impressing. We could send you to Arthur Dane. Let's send you to, yeah, Arthur Dane. Offer you him as a knight. Try and get some decent squires for all of our King's Guard. Make some decent knights for the future. Gerald Darkstar Dane. We could have sent him to Arthur Dane, actually. That probably would have been better. I mean, he's actually quite impressive, though. So, refusing marriage. Maybe we could have a future King's Guard here. Let's offer guardianship for him. Let's send him to Prince Lewin Martell. There is loads more. Darren Waters of House Fawn. We can offer him knight tutelage. Can we send him to Alistair Fawn? Why not? Let's keep him with his family member. Who else do we have? Some really impressive young characters around here, actually. Anyone that we know? Ares Oakhart. But I kind of want to go for different people to make it into the, the Kettle Blacks. Harwin Plum. So lots of decent young knights, really. We've got a Sand there of House Briar. We've got a Boggs. What about diplomacy? Who are the best young diplomats? Lord Lymond of Goodbrook, who's, wow, incredibly good. Can we not? Yes, we can offer guardianship. Who have we got that's really good at diplomacy? Wow, ourselves are incredibly good at diplomacy, but we've already got our own. We've already got quite our own. We've already got 2 wards. Sorry. Who else do we have? Let's have a look. Edmure, who's already got. Oh, Justin, a young Justin Massey. Can offer him a knighthood with someone. Let's send you to. Who have we got? Send you to our friend Miles Mooton. Or can we not? Oh, we can't actually do that. Let's offer you a guardianship instead then. Someone good at diplomacy. Do you know what? We could take you on ourselves, actually, and then find somebody else for Viserys who's more suiting, because he had high stewardship, didn't he? So maybe someone else would be a better option for him. Is there any other decent young characters with diplomacy? Let's have a quick look. Lord Edmure, who's already on his way. There's quite a few of us. Let's have a look. What about stewardship? Who are the best young stewards? Lord Tyrion, of course. Do we have anyone really good at stewardship who we can send him to? Not really. He's probably near enough as good as those already, young Tyrion. With 16 stewardship, he's already better than the... Then again, he's got Midas touch, doesn't he? So let's offer him the guardianship of that. Get him away from Tywin, see if we can make a better person out of him. What about for some of these other... we've got an Estamont, an Oakhart. What about Intrigue? Who are our best young Intrigue? Again, Lord Tyrion, Rhaegar Frey, Osmond Kettleblack, Blackwalder Frey. Let's send... We could send both of those to Varys, actually. Let's offer a guardianship for you and send you to Varys. And then the other will also send... If I stop pressing the wrong button, we'll also send Rhaegar Frey to Varys as well. Why not? And was that all of the different traits in learning? Tyrion yet again, Edwin Osgrey, Luther Westbrook. What about females? Who's our best young diplomat? Female, Jane Templeton, Bria Frey, Rohan Rexley, Marshall. Have we got any? We've got a Farwind, Alysae Mormont, Northman now. Stewardship. A few decent ones. Learning. There's quite a few decent ones around, actually. We can look into a bit more. One house I will look into is I know that Lord Royce has a lot of impressive children, doesn't he? So we've got Andar Royce, who's already a skilled fighter already. He's not been knighted though, so can we offer him a knight tutelage with someone impressive in our court? What about sending him to Jaime Lannister? And then what about Rhaegar? Where's Rhaegar the Red? Young Rhaegar Royce, who's got great potential as well, but we can't do more than one Royce at once. Let's unpause, start getting some of these things in place. A new home, I informed. My hostage Renly has at last arrived from the Stormlands. Lord Paramount Stannis' brother will no doubt be anxious about his new life in the Iron Throne. Trust in your brother, I reassure him. You will be treated well here. We have young Lord Renly, who has decent diplomacy, so I'm going to educate the child myself, and I would be happy for Oswell Went to educate my son Dennis Plume. Perfect. Yeah, we can't actually... Oh, no, we can. There we go. We will take Renly on for ourselves with Edmure. That gets the Riverlands and the Stormlands hopefully under our control that way. We're still over the domain limits. I need to do something with that northern land. I could just give away Moat Cailin to a loyal knight or something, I suppose. Walder departs for King's Landing. So yeah, Walder Frey, Black Walder. Along with... Who's this guy? House Manning. We are happy to accept your proposed squiring arrangement. A noble upbringing for a noble spirit. Perfect. And here's Edmure. Hoster, who's sending Edmure our way as well, which is perfect. We can station man-at-arm regiments. And Tyrion is also on his way, which is perfect. Tywin looks like he's been in a scrap. To the handsome Rhaegar, we are happy to accept your proposed squiring arrangement. Perfect. So that's also Rhaegar Royce on the way, and Red Ronick Connington. Daenerys Targaryen has arrived at our court. To the handsome Rhaegar, I would be happy for Lewin Nymerius Martell to educate my grandson Gerald Dane. A noble upbringing for a noble soul. So that gives us a lot of decent people. Grant Lord Desmond of Hertridge, Lord Paramount Hoster of the Trident. Yeah, we will do that just to get rid of those now. We've put more loyal people in control of those. There we go. We can station men-at-arms who have got crossbow dusk spears. Let's station those in King's Landing then. That's both of our men-at-arms stationed then. Let's improve their opinions of it. Disable some buildings. No, I don't want to do that. Right, what knights have we got that I can give Moat Cailin to? Don't really have any northerners that we could give that to. So the only thing that's putting me off granting it to, no one was loyal at all in the north, so I don't really know who I want to give it to. I would have saved it for Jon had we had Jon, but we've had Visenya instead, which makes it a bit more awkward. We can hold court. Does that mean we've got some stuff happening? Yeah, let's hold court. Why not? Let's hear some petitioners. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of the throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased, all faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Gesture for the first in line to approach. Let's have a look who we've got. My mother, Rhaella, shows me a page filled with unfamiliar symbols, insisting on its legibility. I have developed a written language specifically for the women of the court, since the letters are mostly taught to men. If you allow it, I will begin teaching the ladies at once. Okay, that's a interesting thing. You gain invented code for 5 years. We can make better use of your talent. Or what a great idea. She gains 10% opinion of hers and language will move for 20 years. Why not? A peasant man from the city of Rosebery is brought before me, and no matter what the guards do, he will not stop dancing, trailing blood from mangled feet. I cannot seize my lord. None of us can. Not until we collapse. Please help me. My courtier Pycelle is certain that the citizens are afflicted by an excess of blood causing an imbalance in the humours. My High Septon, on the other hand, insists that it is a curse sent by the 7 who are one to punish the peasants. Dancing sounds delightful. Next. Lordship of High Garden gains dancing plague. We lose stress. Pray for deliverance, and the 7 who are one shall surely answer. Bring out the leeches. We have humours to balance. Yeah, let's bring out the leeches. They are hanging us, hounding us. We could keep order, my lord. Please, we can organise ourselves without all the death. A peasant woman from the lordship of Bloomfield Hills, an area plagued by unrest, held by my vassal Lady Eleanor, assures me that control can be restored without undue bloodshed. Curious idea. Let's try it. You tell Lady Eleanor to lay off the noose for a bit. The control level in the lordship of Bloomfield Hills will change by 20%, which is good. It will upset Lady Eleanor, whoever Lady Eleanor is. You are right. What we need is excessive bloodshed. Here, do what you can with this. The control level of Lordship of Bloomfield changes by 5. We'll go for the top one. It's going to upset Lady Eleanor, but it gets the best results of plus 20 control. As the last petitioners depart, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend to elsewhere. Others remain talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. And our royal court is now level 10. Right, I do want to go back to Lord Royce, though, for young Rhaegar Royce. Let's see if we can offer him a guardianship. He's definitely going to be best in Marshall. Let's have a look who else we've got. Who doesn't have anyone yet? Could send it to one of our friends. Why not? Let's send him to you. Greetings, my handsome liege. I have arrived in the Red Keep to pay homage to you, glorious king. As a show of my loyalty, I bring you rich gifts worthy of your majesty. As a token of my goodwill and servitude, show Lord Ronnet in at once. Lord Ronnet Miller. Yes, send him in. Give me some gold. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Lord Ronnet, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken and scribes record his pledges to serve 7 kingdoms of the Iron Throne. As Lord Ronnet stands, he stumbles awkwardly. The court gasps in unison as he falls, ending sprawled at my feet, cheeks flushed with embarrassment. Your oaths are all that matter to me. Yeah, that's fine. And we gain 35 prestige, we gain some gold, and we gain some renown. I don't know why we'd be rude in that situation at all. Winter has come early, my liege, the sour-faced farmer standing before me says. These summer snowstorms have decimated my crop. There is no chance I will ever recover, especially with the harvest soon. I know not what I will do if I cannot provide for my family this season, especially with winter coming soon. There must be something you can do. The farmer is bold to demand of my relief for his farm, but these summer snowstorms have been damaging to farms across the country. I will provide compensation for the destroyed crops only. You are a northerner. You should know the hazard of summer snowstorms. No, let's provide compensation for the farmers. Rhaegar departs for King's Landing, so we're going to have a lot of courtiers now in our court. What decisions do we have here? Request a loan. Do we have any other interesting decisions? Hold a grand tourney. No competing tourneys elsewhere in the kingdom room. So there's already a tourney somewhere. Nothing really else here that I want to do at the moment. So, but a tourney would be cool to get things back on side. We don't need to have a loan. We've got plenty of wealth at the moment, and it's increasing massively. A mine to mould. Young Walder, Lord Steffren's grandson, has at last arrived from Argenbrook for his education. Varus will soon begin his lessons. Let's have a look at our courtiers. Young Dennis, Lord Philip's son, has at last arrived from Rundridge for his education. Oswell will soon begin his lessons. Yeah, we still have several court positions, I think, to fill. We need a captain of the household guard, who we will give to... Well, Willem Dowry's already Master at Arms, isn't he? Let's give it to... Do we have any other decent knights in here that we can give it to? Loyal knights. Let's go for Alistair Thorne. Harbour Master. Is there anyone higher up that we can give it to? Oh, not really. There's not many great choices other than just random non-nobles. Aaron Santagar, why not? Warden of the North. Lord Eddard Stark. Warden of the West. We'll just give it to the usual people that should be doing these. Where are you, Lord Tywin? Lord Tywin Lannister. Warden of the East. Where are you, Lord John Arryn? Warden of the South. Mace. Where are you, Mace Tyrell? Lord Paramount Mace Tyrell. Court Smith. Yeah, that random guy will do. Master of the Horse. Let's go with Lord Stannis, just because we've not given the Stormlands anything yet. Yep, you'll do for that. A fool? I don't think we'll go for a fool. We do need a headsman, though. Go with you. Yeah, we'll leave those others empty for now. We still need to do something with the old Mad King. Young Tyrion, Lord Tywin's son, has at last arrived from the Westerlands. accused of violating sumptuary law. Castrate Black. Why can't we send you to the wall? Negotiate the release of Aerys Targaryen from your. Let's have a look what we can. Ah, here we go. Schemer discovered. My Master of Whisperers has come to me with grave news. It is Lord Raymond of Maidenpool that is plotting against my court here. We can make you renounce your claims. A mine to mold. Who's arrived now? Young. Darkstar. Yeah, okay. Take the vows. Renounce claims. Aerys Targaryen loses all claims to titles in the realm. We can banish him. Take the vows. Is that the Night's Watch? No, to become a Septon. Well, I don't think that's a good one. Banish. Is banished from the realm. Renounce claims. Yeah, let's get him to renounce all his claims, and then he can. Then again, he's still a very dangerous character, though, isn't he? Maybe we should just keep him imprisoned for now. Locked away safely where he can't do anyone any harm. The Mind to Mold. Young Rhaegar, Lord Yon's son, has at last arrived from Runestone for his education. Lord Tywin, Lord Hostart, and Lord Eddard all demand council positions. They've all got decent opinions of us, though. Surprisingly, apart from Tywin. Our current Master of Coin's quite good, though. Is Tywin? But yeah, Tywin is a hell of a lot better, actually. So let's bring him on as our Master of Coin. Because 31 is ridiculously impressive. What is Hoster Tully good at? Decent diplomacy. It's probably better than our current Master of Laws. And Eddard is not amazing, really, in anything outstanding to put him on the council, if I'm honest. We could swap our Master at Arms, so he's not. I don't ever remember actually making you our Master at Arms. Now I come to think of it, who's the best? Wow, Lord Stannis is pretty good. I am blocked from removing Lord Lucerys from the council. Ah, okay. We'll have to leave it as that for now then. Maybe the other two can come on the council at some point, but they can't all be on the council, can they? Greetings, my handsome liege. I've arrived in the Red Keep to pay homage to the glorious king. Who are you? House Borny. Yeah, send him in. Serve me well. We get a bit of coin. We get a bit of prestige. Greetings, my impeccable liege. I've arrived in the Red Keep to pay homage to you. Oh, okay. Stannis has arrived to pay his respects. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Lord Paramount Stannis, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in defiance, offering nothing but his oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the Seven Kingdoms. At last I bid the Lord Paramount to arise, confirming my satisfaction as Stannis' rights to the lands he rules in my stead. Okay. Well, that's a good sign. And now someone else. Everyone's on their way. A Lord Longwaters, so they're all going to give us a bit of gold as well. So this is going to make our gold improve a lot. Now Lord Riker as well. Oh no, he wants to speak to us. Lord Renfred is at last shown into my great hall and wastes no time before walking up to the throne and bowing deeply. Thank you for seeing me, my liege. I come to you today with an urgent request. I am beset by Lord Rhaegar and his Liberty faction. Please, you must put the impudent whelps in their place for the good of the realm. Let's have a look. Lord Rhaegar of Shadowsealed of House Dark. These traitors will have to answer to me. Lord Renfred gains 10% opinion of you. Every member of the Liberty faction targeting Lord Renfred cannot join another faction for 5 years, but they lose 10% opinion of you. But we do gain some renown. Peace has its own price. We can make him pay us. My favours are best not forgotten. I will not fight your battles for you. No, we'll go for the top one. Greetings, my impeccable liege. I've arrived in the Red Keep to pay homage to you, Lord Hardy, who's also going to send us some gold. Greetings, my impeccable liege. I've arrived in the Red... Wow, everybody is on the way. Lord Cave. I'm going to get a hell of a lot of gold for it, so I'm not going to read it every time because it's just the same thing rehashed. Lord Eddard Stark is offering to ransom Jacqueline Bywater. Yep, I accept. You have gained an indebted hook on Jacqueline Bywater. He did fight for us, so it's only fair that we do release him. Greetings, my handsome liege. Wow, someone else. Lord Stokeworth gives us 15 gold. Very nice. And a lot of prestige. We can now hold a grand tourney. 300 gold, but yeah, let's begin the preparations for a grand tourney. Let us celebrate the end of the war. Let us hold a tournament of such grandeur as to be remembered for centuries. Have the Maester send ravens with an invitation for every likely warrior. I will watch every joust. I will watch every joust. I will only watch the final jousts. I'll only watch the final jousts. But I think we'll save the tourney for the next episode, guys. So thank you all for watching as always. I hope you've enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you all for the next episode.